All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I had to do it. I had to do it. Pot called the kettle black as usual. Shout out to Tampa Supreme, man. I saw that clip, man. I saw that clip that you had with was it with Ty City? I saw that clip. And I said I was gonna do one this week, a stream about it. End of the word tricking. Ain't you lost bros? That's why I call them. I don't call them passport bros. Ain't you lost bros are tricks anyway? I mean, I don't condone neither side, but I'm just saying, like, ain't y'all tricks? Like, if someone calls you a T word, like, who cares? Like, if you want to do that shit, do that shit. But I'm just saying, I don't judge nobody that does it. I'm just saying, but you got one individual try to say, man, you got to stop. That's like, if it, no, it's not. Like, let me tell you a story about tricks and T's, right? I called several people that a few times. People, it's slang. We already know. But here's a secret. Here's a secret. If you call them that nowadays, and I would say, like, when I left my last job, I'll say like 2018, most people don't give a fuck. They laugh in your face. If you're actually a trick in real life or whatever, or here in GA, they laugh at you. They don't even care. And I'm still buying pussy. It's just that's just what it is. And you got a dude on a panel on, and now he's known as, shouts out to Ty C with the Underground Uncut. That's some cold shit that y'all got over there. That shit is fire. But this nigga, and I saw, and shout out to the Tampa for seeing that clip, and I'm glad I didn't go to that live show. I would have trolled him. That nigga's so emotional, man. He need to get off that shit. And the only reason he went at Cuda with this shit, the game versus non-game, it was last year. It wasn't 2 years ago, Tampa. It was last year. And it all started over some bullshit with some goddamn microphones. And I'm going to show you what this is all about. This ain't got nothing to do with no hoes. This has got to do with this. When Cuda tell y'all the podcast and all this shit, y'all niggas got emotion. I understand what it is, because it's two different arguments. It's kind of like the Fantastic shit. Let's bring it back how that started. And this nigga jumped on the panel on Teapot's bullshit. I saw that old weak ass shit. And shouts to the Teapot, by the way, but it is what it is. And they were mad because they didn't have this. Now, I do have USB mics. I don't use them as much, but I will use them in the fall, like one of my personal favorites. But this right here, they get triggered by this. Niggas, and this is not a manosphere thing. This is a YouTube thing. Most YouTubers do not like you using this. I found that out in the audio community and in the rest of YouTube. I got a little word in the comment section. Most people don't like you talking about this or whatever, and I figured it out because they don't fuck with it because they ain't got the type of money to spend or extra money to get these. And this is reasonable price. This is like $115. You can get this off a 105 if it's cheaper. It's my AKG right here. This is my D5. It's a super duper cardioid. That's the one I be using every Thursday. I use this mic every Thursday and mostly Sundays too. That's my secondary mic, but it's going to be replaced, and I don't use this for Thursday nights from now on. But that's the mic I always use for Thursdays. If you hear me talking smooth like this, you already know. Without the camera, but if on the camera, I'm going to be holding it like this, talking like this in inches. But, but that's what it was all about, because I was looking at that clip. He was saying a lot of things. He said, what he said, I've been to Mexico a few times. That's cool, nigga, but that ain't nowhere. Anybody can go to Mexico, but I'm just saying, can you go to other countries besides Mexico? Kuda was talking about Asia, talking about Europe, and Kuda never claimed that he was passport. That didn't got nothing to do with passport. He's mad because Kuda did a whole live stream on Thailand. That's what this is about. That's what this is about, because when Kuda does something different, niggas get triggered. He said he was going to go to Thailand and do his thing, and I told you about that. And it's just typical old niggas like him, in my generation, ain't shit, that follow this nigga, always want to, you got to get off that. People don't care anymore, bro. Like, that shit that you doing, I mean, it was cool for 2 years, and I understand it, but you're not doing anything about it. You just running your mouth. Do something, nigga. That was my issue with him when we had our fallout. He's just as bad as everybody else. You know better than these niggas, man. Like, come on, man. I don't use the term game, dude. That makes you lame for saying that shit. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Just let him. And my advice to you, niggas, let him be. If he wants to promote that, that's his business. Let him. To be honest with you, No one really cares about him. End of the day, we know overseas don't care about us niggas. Like, we know that, but you a nigga too. They don't care about your black ass for tricking. You get your head blown away. See, I know about a thing or two about street shit, because y'all niggas don't know that I hung around with niggas like that, but not niggas like that with top hats and diaper suits on. That nigga needs to be quiet. Like, he's the last nigga to be talking. You be clowned all over this YouTube shit. I'm on your head forever, nigga. You and Fantastic. Fuck all three of you niggas. That goes for Game Changers, bitch ass, all the rest of them niggas, and Rue Dempy, fuck him too. He's a pedophile. Fuck him, because he did that shit. He tried to lie, and the paperwork said you did it, nigga. And shouts to the Action Potential for saying that. Now, Educated Areas, they had a little squabble over in GMTs, but we are now. But shouts to the Educated Areas for that too. But I'm just saying, niggas need to stop lying on the internet, bruh. Like, if I want to put my real name, I'll let y'all know. Pictures and yearbooks, I'll let y'all know. Y'all don't have to do me like that, because I ain't hard to find information wise. But but who wants to dox somebody? It's a waste of time, because let Cookie do that shit. Let her do that. Shouts to her too, but let her do that shit, because Rue get what he get. I did saw the pre-record of Suge. Shouts to the Queen Storm for that. Man, Rue is a clown, bro. Like, see, this is what he did. This is why I couldn't fuck with dude like that. Now, I know he's entertaining at first. I think 2 years ago when I saw his shit, I've been on his chats before, and I was seeing what he was about, and I just dipped. I ain't subscribed to nigga, thank God, because that nigga's crazy. But the stuff is out on him now. He can't run for that. He said, I can't tell the truth. He does his little moments, but nigga, there's a reason why you wear that ski mask. I understand now, because you about that shit. Just be honest, nigga. You just got caught. You did your time and then move on. Like, you can't lie to the man. Now, little TP, now Jerome, trying to say it was a boy. We don't know if that's a boy, because I don't believe it's a boy. I believe it was a girl. Now, if it was a boy, now we already know he's weird anyway. So it confirms about you niggas in general. Look at Oblivion's people. Look at what they come out of. See? And I'm glad Shook said something about Obsidian when he used to argue back in the day and all that. Yeah, because Obsidian wasn't shit back then either. Shouts out for Shook for that. I won't shout him out on this channel, because for that information, if I would have not known what he did, and I'm learning about how sorry these niggas are, you got to watch niggas, bro. Like, especially on panels. And this is why I understand why Taz used the P word all the time, but Taz ain't no different. He's a battery. He can't even speak. He need to go sit down. So a lot of you niggas is kind and see 3 syllables want to get mad at everybody say, well, y'all talk about game all day. No, we don't. We talk a little bit of it there. And when I came over there, I had to change the conversation, because if y'all want to talk about this, stick to this in podcasts and talk about different things. Y'all don't have to talk about sex 24/7. That's not what Red Pill's all about. Because if you was really Red Pill, you're supposed to be out here doing it, going against this damn government. That's what y'all should be doing, but y'all ain't doing it. Pussy's on your brain. That goes on both sides, especially the T's, because they can't help it. I got to spend my money on some bitches, and bitches don't care nothing about your black ass with them tight diaper suits on. And then he was laughing. It was kind of funny. I saw the clip. He was laughing about that truck. Just see Cuda got him. See, Cuda was trolling him the whole time. And Ty City got on his ass afterwards. He said, no, nigga. Everybody's going to call you that. And if you ignore it and don't acknowledge them, just move on with your life, man. Don't worry about it. If someone calls you T, I'm not going to get offended by that. Let me tell you something about me. I did a live stream, right, about sapiosexualism. I think I told y'all a few of y'all was watching. I saw something very interesting in the chat. It was some troll. He tried to say, "Hi, pimps." Called me a pimp by accident, and I laughed that off. I didn't get mad. That's the same thing when someone calls me a trick. I don't give a fuck about that. Hell, the real ones don't even care. They just laugh at you. The average trick will laugh at you. They don't give a fuck about that. They just buying some ass. They so zooted. You gotta understand, when a guy is zooted for some pussy, and he's like this running, he's going to the wall. He's like driving a car about to wreck. He's like driving a Ferrari like this. He ain't stunning you. He worrying about his own shit. And he's saying what he's doing. No, he's not. He's worrying about and try to dick police everybody. Fuck that nigga. And fuck the rest of the niggas that think like him. You can't do that. I get your head blown away, you bitch ass nigga. That's why he's a 3-syllable bitch ass nigga from Mississippi. And nobody fucks with that nigga, because that's why BM don't fuck with that nigga, because he's a slow nigga. He's stupid. And you broke. Just because you got $1 million, nigga, make $25 million and get back with me. Fuck out of here, nigga. You broke. If you have $1 million, you broke, nigga. Get your shit right. And I don't even make that much, but damn, like, that's that narcissistic bullshit I'm talking about. That's why I don't fuck with him, because he's one of them. There's a lot of niggas like him. You can't be narcissistic on the internet, and we already know you're a bitch ass nigga. You ain't about that life, nigga. And fuck Angry Man too. He ain't about that life either. He's a hoe too. All these niggas is hoes. If I ever see him in person, I splatter they shit. And that's on GP. I don't know what I'll do to them niggas. Them niggas is hoes. See, I let him run his mouth on me last year. Now, nigga, I'm clowning your bitch ass on my shit because you're a bitch ass nigga. Nobody likes you, nigga. Only people that that watch your shit, I understand y'all loyal, that's cool, but that nigga don't give a fuck about you. He the worst nigga to fucking work for. And shouts out to DeAndre for saying that last year about this nigga. And I thank God he told me how sorry that nigga is. I'm just gonna air this nigga out big time because I feel like this nigga will say some crazy shit if you really listen to him. And I told this to Kuda every year last year. He's always been that way, bro. He has problems. If he came from the so-called conscious community, what else he would have known? They know this nigga. The trolling, the jokes ain't gonna stop on that nigga because he get what he get. It's just like Fantastic slow ass don't understand either. That's why I call him Mr. Fitnelli, because he think everything's fitting all the time. Because see, that George Floyd shit, it was not in his system. See, he don't do research. At least I do research, unlike these niggas. I don't get a lot of views. That's good. I used to because of the pandemic views, but this time I'm just airing niggas out, man. I'm tired of niggas complaining on other men's panels, especially Ty City. Ty City ain't worrying about that shit. He's just telling it like it is. Like, look, ain't nobody going for that shit. Ain't nobody going for that shit. And the one thing they hate about Kuda is he's telling you how to podcast. Like, yeah, he talks about the other shit, his player days, his street days. That's him. He was in the rap game. Now, I ain't saying he's a top dude, but he's up there. But if he wants to, I would say like top 20 or some shit. If he really that nigga, yeah. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if he gets in this craft, he knows a little bit about music. I ain't saying he's a know-it-all, but I'm just saying he's the type of guy you would listen to. You ask him questions. Do you know these people? Do you met them? I want to see some, info. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't care about that game shit. That's what he teaches. That's his thing. That ain't my thing. Because what I look at it is he's teaching you how to finesse and get the pussy, whatever, or not. But if he had courses, yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm not defending him or anything. He ain't perfect. I ain't perfect either. But I'm just saying, but when it came to gear, when niggas got triggered with this, and this ain't just him talking. I'll try to tell Kuda, this is not a Black Manosphere problem. This is not a Black YouTube problem. This is a YouTube problem. Most YouTubers use Blue Yetis. I figured that out when I start watching video game content and what type of mics they were using and all that shit. When I saw that white boy using that Yeti, and it was a black one, blackout edition, I was like, ain't that about a bitch? And everybody's using the most expensive overrated mic, the Shure SM7B. That's been tainted. Nobody likes that one. Or the Blue Yeti. But here's the thing. People use them. It make no damn sense, but I'm using something different. Always use different mics every week. And I schedule what mics I want to sound like. Now y'all know. But MOT was mad about this. He mad about this because he ain't got that. But see, old people, old YouTubers prefer headsets. They prefer, my headset ain't worth, this is like $40-something, but it was, I got it off Best Buy, and it was on sale like $30-something, so it ain't really nothing. But this is $40. This is a noise cancellation, and you got to have a AAA batteries with this shit. Yeah, AAA batteries. Shouts out to Serene for that. But I'm just saying, these niggas, man, they kill me, and that's what that was about. And I think when he went up there, they was gonna bring this up. That game is a distraction. I figured what it was when Kuda did his cool, and shouts out to Tampa for showing that clip. I said, man, I would have trolled that nigga, bro. That nigga needs to stop, man. Like, all this shit, all this screaming and tirade, ain't nobody listening to that shit. I say don't fuck with you like that. He said, you passport niggas and fuck that Pablo motherfucker, because I called him a trick over at Bernard Rice. And that's how I did that short string. That's why Bernie Povich blocked my ass, because he was defending that bitch ass thing. And look what happened. Ain't nobody fucking with his bitch ass no more now. Huh? Fuck that nigga. Them weak ass strings that he be doing. But anyways, he get what he get. I don't see him in the algorithm. I don't see him in my live searches. No, that bitch nigga's folded. He can go live whatever, but he's folded. I'm saying he's folded. You're not doing it consistently. I do it consistently. And they try to say that don't grow your shit. It can. Because you got a lot of people on the internet that got short attention spans. In case y'all know that's the average human. I'm sorry, it's just the truth, and I'm not mad. And then you got some people that don't care, and I respect that. Those are the ones, they got my respect but don't care, and they don't have to watch it. If they, by accident, watch it, hey, you gave me a view. You just give me something to talk about. So, but I had to question that clip that Tampa did. Like, Tampa, I know you support both of them. Shouts out to you. You all right over here. It's just, that nigga, just be careful. Because he'll turn on you in a heartbeat. He's one of them niggas that's very narcissistic. You got to stay away from, because that's the type of nigga gives you bad thinking. Now, I understand he has some sense, but he's full of shit at the same time. Like, he can talk all this nice shit, but he ain't right his damn self. I can't question a dude like that, but I can't question how fake he is. He's just like the rest of these niggas. Like, I've dealt with niggas like him before. I've seen his type all the time, talk all this shit. And he's very narcissistic, and I already know. That's why I don't fuck with him. Only time I fuck with him, it was the algorithm thing. After that, you know what happened. So I'm not a yes boy. So I'm saying he try to, I'm sick of that shit. See, narcissists like to control too. They like to control what you think and all that other shit. I ain't with that. No, nigga, you're wrong, you're wrong. Fuck everybody else. I don't agree with that nigga. I agree with some things he said, but most of the shit is bullshit he be saying. He's a fake conservative. In my eyes, he's a fake conservative. A true conservative do never scream at low-tier ass niggas and bitch-ass niggas that they can't get their life right. A true conservative do not argue with low-rent niggas. They look down on niggas like that. You know what those niggas get? They get in the penitentiary. True conservatives do not argue with low-class niggas, man. Low-class motherfuckers. Do I help low-class? Yeah, and I give them some advice and go on somewhere and get your life right. I just give them simple advice and then move on. But a true conservative ain't got time to argue with niggas on panels all day. No. You go out there and do your job and be red pill and be honest. See, that nigga ain't honest. He's fake. He can talk all this shit, but he had liberal behaviors, man. Come on, man. A true conservative does what the fuck he does and debate real motherfucking conservatives issues and shit like that, and debate some white people. And Kuda said that, and I agree, but Kuda, he's soft. He's just like them. They soft because they can't debate real people. Fuck they big ass platforms. They pussy in real life. See, people gonna look at who's soft in real life and versus us talking on the internet. And someone films that shit, he ain't shit. Because it's gonna jump. And if you have these microphones in public, people gonna fuck with you. It depends on certain people. Not everybody's gonna fuck with it, but give it time. I've noticed something. A little growth in the views, but keep using this shit. This is future-proof. I'm telling you, it's nothing great about pure analog. And I've learned this for myself. When you're speaking and all this stuff, you can speak wherever thing y'all want. I say this on this channel. Y'all can speak wherever y'all want. Y'all can speak USB. That's fine. As long as you have a nice, decent mic, you can get it for like $34. There's XLR mics that cost $40. $18. What's that one? The Behringer XM 800 or some shit? Yeah. You can get that for like $18, man. Like, microphones is not expensive. See, this is why the slow niggas don't know about microphone purchasing and all that stuff. You can purchase different interfaces to match it. You gotta make sure, and what I found out, you gotta have the right headphones, right interface to match the sound, block out noises too, and they gotta have good features. But if you want noise rejection, get a decent interface or a good one or quality one, then you sound good. And next thing you know, people start coming to your chat room more. It's all about quality. It's all about sound quality, close to the mic with your lips, like a little off access, and then talk into it, talking a certain way, and you good. It's called mic technique. I learned this last year, and then I saw all those tech reviews and all this, and thank God I got this thanks to this redneck from Ohio recommend certain mics like this. And I said, you know what? I love this mic. Sounds smooth on voice. I heard certain things on the playback with this thing, and I think I talked to this with Leticia with this mic. Sound excellent, man. Like, people just talking mad shit. But you got niggas like him tight ass diaper suits on, like a bitch ass nigga that he always is. This is why I don't fuck with him. And thank God I didn't, because he came at me sideways last year and I let him. He was a fuck nigga. But see, I had to learn about nigga YouTube, live streaming. But that nigga ain't built like that, man. Like, you got punked many times. I trolled him the whole year, and that's what he did. That's all he did. I destroyed that nigga. I made him change his avatar to his face. That's fucked up. And see, at least I cam up, unlike that bitch ass nigga, on these type of streams. Now, the other streams don't matter. I can cam up whatever. But you got some weak trolls try to use you as a, nah, it ain't happening. They just want a nut ride on me. That's what they do. But you got niggas like 3 Syllables crying. Man, they called me a tree. Crying like a little bitch, man. Like, shouts out to Tampa for that. Like, that nigga, he get what he get. That nigga's a hoe, bro. Like, that's just what it is. And he's the type of nigga that bitches and complain about hoes all day, and then this is why people don't fuck with him. Like, I know people fuck with him based off other content. That's good, but what does he talk about 95% of his other content? Same shit. He talks about game all day. A trick can talk about game, too. There's such thing as trick game. That's what Kuda was saying. I agree with him. Yeah. It's all in the same realm. The thing is, both sides is wrong. You should not be thinking about hoes. Like, y'all should get your paper. If y'all broke on both sides, hey, y'all neither side should not be talking. You just better get this fucking bread and move on and stop worrying about these hoes. Hoes were always going to be here. They're just useless creatures. That's designed like that. The world's like that. And that's what they are, because you deal with trash, you deal with trash. But see, Rudimpy, he likes trash. He likes filth. That's why Rudimpy, a.k.a. Rudimp, I call him Rudimpy for a reason, because he is what he is. And that paperwork. And that's what I'm going to believe. I'm not going to listen to his story, because I already know his type. I already know his type. I knew before that. I knew it was some dirt on his ass, and I knew Suge was gonna pull up. See, Suge know how to air your ass out. See, all Suge has to do the research. He got the best research. Don't play with him. See, Suge learned how he got in the game. He learned the hard way, and then Suge retaliated. Cookie, same thing. She got in the game. She's been around for years. She learned the hard way. She told her story. Hey, everybody told their story. Everybody tells a story. You can't hide off the internet no more. You just can't. I think me and my father discussed about this one time, like months ago. He was talking about you can't hide. You can't. I don't care if you have nice VPNs or not. You can't hide. People gonna find you and you're done. All they have to do is just air your shit out. All Google has to do to air out my bank statements and all that shit. You're done. All they have to do. They don't care what mic you use, and they got you, nigga. You can't run from this shit. You got to put your real shit in your birthday. They'll find out what your birthday is and put your real name. They ain't gonna put your real name. They know your real name is, and they just scan it. Government's on your head, bro. Niggas talking about the government's gonna get us. The government's gonna get us. And they ain't worried about your bitch. As long as you ain't going against and have an anarchy type mindset, lock your ass up. That's all they had to do. The best way they can kill black people is, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. And if you say the wrong shit, they got you anyway. So no one cares anymore. But that nigga 3 Syllables, man, he need to just be quiet and go sit down somewhere. Nobody cares about that nigga, bro. Like, I don't know why people care. I don't even care about that nigga. I don't even think about it. I just laugh at him. Anytime I see a clip of his ass, he be pissing on himself, getting mad, be whining, be like, like, nigga, you a bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing. You try to go out the Kuda, have guys knocking your head loose. Hell, leave that nigga alone. You don't know Kuda like that. He got niggas. At least he's smart. I don't need niggas. I can get rid of you my damn self. But that nigga ain't built like that. He's a hoe, and he always gonna run. So I let him say that shit to me last year, but I'm on his head now. That's why he don't say nothing to me. He's a bitch ass nigga. See, I rolled on the panel. I'd have cussed him out. No, I ain't gonna cuss him out because he's a hoe. I wish he would. You would die down here where I'm from, especially where I'm originally from. You're a bitch ass nigga from Mississippi. Nobody fucks with you. You're a lame nigga. You ain't seen your nephews in here. Shut the fuck up, nigga. They don't even fuck with your black ass. They want you in this fucking cemetery. See, old niggas like him and BGS need to be in the ground. I hate niggas like that. That's narcissistic, that needed their heads blown away. And the reason I don't fuck with them niggas, they are what they are. Because I'm tired of this bitch ass space promoting that shit. And this is why hoes laughing and they'll say what you are. They are narcissistic too in a way because you're breeding them. And you're perpetuating the same shit. I get tired of hearing that shit on panels and shit. Bunch of narcissistic men ain't got no life, man. It's your fucking life right. Half y'all need your heads exploded anyway. It's going to happen. I can't wait. Because I hate niggas and bitch-ass other race of men that think like that. That's why people don't fuck with narcissists. Narcissists don't ruin the world. They just suckers. They always get killed at the end because the sociopath always wins. He ain't narcissistic. He's just a guy that's a stealth type guy. He's in the corner. He don't bother nobody. He hates weak motherfuckers on the internet because they out here doing it. Psychopaths, they're insane. They have passion. A lot of people said they don't have no passion. That's a lie. They do. If they close to someone, they do. Only time they doing that is strangers. But when it's someone close, nah, they'll tear up. I've seen that happen. I've seen it in various instances. Sociopaths is the opposite. It's really the other way around. They the ones don't feel nothing. And they're not isolated either. They see a different world. They just have a different mindset. Not all of them are narcissists either. You got some that are, but not all of them are narcissists like that. No, the majority of them are stealth. They want control, but it's a different type of control. They let people do their thing. They back off. That's how the world works. You need balance. You don't need a lot of narcissistic idiots think they're sociopaths and psychopaths, but they're really bitches in real life. Most textbook narcissists are fuck niggas. They're just what they are. They cry a lot, want attention, and then you got the Kevin Samuels side, the community. They're the worst ones. Want to be admirationable. Fuck out of here. I'll smack them with this goddamn microphone, and they know what time it is, man. They don't know me out here, man. A lot of these niggas is hoes in real life. They can't produce nothing. And you know, I got social skills. It's not about just social skills and talking. I just don't fuck with niggas that acts weird like that. They use the internet as a shield, but in real life, they're bitches. They ain't about that. You put that steel to their head, it's over. They be crying like little bitches. I've seen this done before, and I've seen people talk about their stories, show pictures, niggas getting pulled on. Like, don't play. We don't play out here. Out here, you die out here. That's it. Niggas will turn on you, and you could have a close friend. He's on some other shit, and then they told me that story. He shot you in the side. Now, when they told me that story, that's some cold shit. But that's just about like GA. That's the South for you. You can't trust nobody, man. You gotta have your own mindset and do wherever you do, whatever. It's just like the internet. They bring our shit to the internet, not their shit, because their shit is different. Wherever y'all from is different because y'all need to get off that. That's why I'm believing collabs, because niggas is fake on here, bro. Like, I've been saying this for the longest, and I learned my lesson 10 years ago. Never again. But you got fuck niggas crying about the same old arguments. Nobody wants to hear that shit. And that's why the chat be trolling your bitch ass, you bitch ass nigga. That's why they don't fuck with you. They're tired of you. They're tired of you. See, I already know people's tired of Cuda. I already know that. It's no hate on Cuda. They're tired of Cuda for telling the truth. Because Cuda loves podcasting, loves rap, he loves his thing, he's a DJ. His job is to talk about hoes, okay? That's what DJs do. 95% of DJs, I hate to say in rap, if you really listen to rap music, they talk about hoes every day. And I'm not mad at him about that. He's a DJ, he can't help that. Every time I go on his panels, that's all he's gonna talk about. That's his content. And shouts out to DS1 for saying that shit, because on my panel one time, I think it was on Sunday Mass, that's all he talks about. Let him do his shit. Now, my thing is he needs to quit mixing with Manosphere shit. Make that separate. You know, now you can talk about it. That's good, but don't talk too much, because go out there and do your thing. Like that Thailand shit, that's red pill shit. Do your shit. See what's corrupt over there. Teach me something about what Thailand is. Now, I gave you the history of Thailand on Dark History Historical. We both on align with that. But the thing is, he understands you got the evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas ain't got no evidence. I can teach y'all that all day. Ain't nobody gonna listen. But the Cuda told y'all about that shit. But you got fuck niggas want to cry about the same old arguments. The man's gonna talk about pussy 95% of his content. He's a DJ, for Christ's sake. He's an entertainer. I told him he's an entertainer. He's the greatest entertainer we have in smaller spaces. But then you got other entertainers similar to him. He's teaching you what to do. If you want to argue with politicians, you better get some mics like this and some little shotguns and little Pat, you gotta flex, okay, a little bit, not too much, but have your own shit. And next thing you know, you up there, and then they'll respect you. They ain't gonna respect niggas like 3 syllables with a tight ass diaper suit on, and he said, I gotta beat Donald Trump. No, you ain't. Donald Trump's bitch slap you like a nigga because you're a coon to him. He gonna do like this with a microphone. He's like, bow. You're a Mississippian ass nigga. Go build that goddamn Delta. Go save your fucking people, which he don't. He's a fake villain too, so fuck that nigga, bro. All he does is cry all day. But you got niggas like him, and shouts out to Tampa for saying in his clip, this nigga's gonna cry. That's all you gonna do, man. Whine about that. He said, well, this, and he tried to use Tyson. Man, stop it, nigga. Y'all bite off every nigga's wordplay. I don't care if it's Cuda, Tyson, or Ramils. And y'all niggas cannot stand up to him. And the reason I told this Cuda, they scared of Ramil because Ramil is what he is, okay? I know other niggas ain't scared, but the ones that scared and they soft, Ramil's gonna take advantage. He was on O'Shea's neck. O'Shea's a bitch. Fuck all them niggas, bro. 2.0, all them niggas that think like that. That's why I put them over there. It's the right niggas you got to go against because they talk about the same shit. You got to smack them with this or whatever. They'll stop doing this shit. It's just common sense. See, I criticize men for a reason. I don't just criticize just niggas and black people. No, I criticize white people too. Fuck them too. I'm on their head too because they know they don't like me. I don't like them. And they respect that. They said, this nigga's okay. I don't fuck with you like that. I have a little ounce of pro-black in me. I just don't broadcast like even the most, I'm living what I'm supposed to live like. But you niggas is fake, bro. But you got niggas crying about pussy all day, man. Let the man live. Like I said, most shit, I used to troll Cuda. I used to do all that shit, and we good. He's good over here. We good. It's just, I let him do his thing. I'm enjoying what he's doing, his content. Like, that's what I want to see. I don't want to see niggas crying about bitches all day panels. I mean, he could do that on the side, but if I was him, like, just drop these niggas, man, if they do that. And Tasi's showing initiative. He said, I don't do panels, niggas. If you don't come here and be, accountability, nigga, he holds niggas accountable. Now, they try to say Ramil don't do that. No, Ramil always hold it. Hell, that's why I call his shit the LBM Coliseum. Now they the Uncut Underground. Shouts out to them. It is what it is. But you got niggas crying all day long, acting like hoes. And then you wonder why hoes laugh at you, and then you get doxxed by them, and you try to dox them. That ain't gonna work. They got files on you, niggas. Just leave the females alone, man, because y'all ain't gonna win that. It's just like what it was. See, 1.0, we understood that. I understood that when I was younger. And then the new ones came. Cynthia G types from the conscious community, bitch slapped y'all asses, and y'all worship her. Oh, queen, do you love me now? That's you niggas. She's laughing at how pathetic y'all are. That's why she don't really give a fuck about you niggas. And the reason she's pulling you out with that blade, she's guillotining you niggas, man. Like, y'all need to stop talking about it. You giving her too much power. Especially the rest of these, because they smacking you. They smacking you niggas. But these niggas are soft, man. They can't do nothing without the pussy. That's how the most niggas think now. I stopped thinking like that, I say probably about 27. I mean, in my early, 20s, I'll admit, I was on that mindset, but I grew out of that shit. But once I turned 27 and once I had the actual job and shit, that shit left me. I don't even think like that no more. Like, in them days, it's done. Fiending for that shit is done. I was always red pill, but I had spurts, but I've always been like this since I was 15. Prior to that, I wasn't always like that. I went through a dramatic experience with my grandmother's death, and then I changed. I was a whole rage kid. I was a beast in those years. Women didn't bother me as much. I was cut through like butter. But once I turned 27, man, like, I got extremely red pilled, and then I was just like, hey, I live my life where I was supposed to. I don't bitch and complain and be on panels. I never was a live streamer like that. I started late, to be honest with you. Just give you red pill semi-content and all that, and then a little black pill there and there, but it's truth shit. And there's no pill on it either. It's just eardropping shit. If I want to say some shit, I'll say it on here, Sunday Madness, Thursday Thrills. I go into tangent. But doing these, but shouts to the people that came today, and I didn't know the views was gonna be like this. I was like, woo. You know, it's what my usuals I get, because normally it's kind of low. Because you know how YouTube is. It's crazy. But you got niggas crying. But speaking of Information Man, he did a great job on the hip hop thing. That's the same thing I thought too. I mentioned doo-wop on the live stream Sunday, and he's right. Yeah, black man, I agree with that. We enhanced it. It's just they use Puerto Ricans as a buffer, even though they're guests, even though they kind of helped us a little bit, but they didn't help us that much. It was the black man. Taught them probably, and then you know what it was, but I can't speak on it because in depth like that. I can speak on my dad's generation. They've created it. It's weird. Like if you want to talk about the history where rap came from, it came from different genres. And then what you got now is garbage. You know, even though people love drill music, if you love drill, that's your thing. It's only a few artists I like. I don't care for drill like that. I know what it came from. It's just what it is. It's just the Puerto Ricans want to belong in some sense. They call them those names or whatever, and then classify them back in the day. They try to say everybody was black, but at that time, y'all going back to the old ways, but the new ways, they try to say they're Latin. That's modern and things like that. But that's a whole nother story. I'll get into a different stream why they think like that back then, and now it's different. Because, you know, America's always been racist. It's just never changed. It's just classifying categories. It's like the new metrosexual way. Everybody try to call it, it's woke. No, it ain't. It's just always been metro and ass backwards. They promote that shit. And that's why the black man looks like a fucking clown half the time. That's why we on the bottom. We don't care. This documentary is what we look like prior to the shit, but we so far gone, we in the ground. But you got niggas thinking tight suits is the way. No, nigga, people's tired of the suits. Dressed like he's going to do something. We're more than just suits. We got different ranges of attire. We just need to stop trying to promote like we're doing something. We ain't pimps and players and tricks and hoes. We're people in it today. That's why I really believe spiritually. The other shit's just nonsense. You know, crying about pussy all day. That's not what men's supposed to do. We supposed to go out there and do the work, help these young men stop being clowns on here, especially getting their brains splattered. You know, but miss me was splattering that nigga's brains because I can't stand. He don't represent us because he said I ain't pro-black. All right, go over there. We don't need niggas like him in tight suits. No, he's what's wrong with us, and there's a lot of old niggas like that too. They need to just get the fuck out of the way. I said it. I support the younger generation more than they ass. And all I have to do is be honest. I don't listen to old niggas that ain't got no sense. Shut the fuck up and do the job, or be quiet and go sit down somewhere. I'm teaching young boys to be honest on here. Don't be fake on here. You don't like somebody, just pull up on his ass and do whatever. That's whenever you ever cross paths with me and you'll say whatever, you know, yeah, you handle it there. You don't have to film that shit. Most shit don't need to be filmed anyway. Just send a message to the rest of them niggas, they won't try you. That's how I get down. I don't care about no one else think. That's how I get down. Niggas know better. They know better. That's how they get their heads knocked off. See, I understand how the world works. You niggas can't teach me shit. Because y'all little niggas to me. Because at the end of the day, I've been on this tip. Old niggas are a disease. Even my generation are a disease. It's time for Z's, little silly asses. We got to clean them up a little bit. And the rest of them and beyond to be better for us. Because, see, the white man's losing his shit right now. He's crying like a little bitch right now. But you got a nigga that has dark skin, have a white mind, a tight-ass suit, thinking just like him because he's losing. Nobody wants to hear that bullshit. Nobody wants to hear that shit. And you got another clown, the Jester, want to be a troll, but he's been quiet lately, so I don't give a fuck about him. See, I done notch him down a little bit. I ain't even think about that nigga. But Rudempy, pot called up hell black. This goes for you too, clown. And the rest of you niggas. Y'all the same. Y'all come from Oblivion, man. AKA Obsidian. Y'all some bitch ass niggas and y'all weird. Y'all showed y'all's hand this year. This y'all year getting destroyed by me because I feel like it. Like I feel niggas need to stop lying, bruh. Niggas need to stop lying, especially on the internet. And then the women's got way more information than y'all do. And I laugh when they get receipts on your ass. I just holler every time I see a stream. I don't care if it's from Cookie, for whoever. Shouts to the Cookie Monster, telling the truth out there. Niggas need to stop lying, bruh. Like they got info on you. If you're doing some gay shit, they got you. No matter if you're doing Discord or not, they got you, nigga. Because all they have to do is put that sheet and round your eyes. You be blind like, oh my God, that ain't me. No, nigga, that's you. That's you, nigga. That's you. Don't lie from the camera now, nigga. But this is what niggas do. And they especially ain't got shit like I got. So I'm flexing on here. The reason I'm doing this, I'm going at the nigga with the tight suit and everybody else that think like him. And this is a YouTube problem because most YouTubers do not like niggas carrying these. What do you think you are? You're a professional? That's what's basically what it comes off. If you start using these type of particular microphones, everybody hates you for some reason. And I respect that because I figured that out over time. I said, wait a minute. Y'all hate me using this, but if I use a USB, I'm a YouTuber. Typical. Man, y'all worse than these white people that be on YouTube that got those big ass channels. That's how they think. You have a white mindset, but see, it's a lot of cool shit going on. But see, this is how I knew I didn't go in on the modern day manosphere. And y'all claim y'all pro-black. Y'all not pro-black. Y'all fake. Y'all some fuck niggas, bro. I stopped that shit a long time ago. Like, you know, the pro-black shit, I kind of stopped. I got a little ounce left. I'm still know who I am. But 10 years ago, I cut that shit off. Like, what, 2012? You niggas is late, man. I've been on this shit forever, man. But you got niggas crying on the internet. He called me a trick. He called me a boo-boo ass trick, man. You should get your ass whooped for that, man. And nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. Stop it, nigga. You get your head blown away. Go back to Mississippi and get your mind right. And treat your people better, you fucking narcissistic son of a bitch. Nobody likes your tight suit, blockhead, slot face ass, bitch ass, stinky, pathetic looking ass nigga's face on here. Nobody likes you. You slot face ass nigga. Like a goddamn sludge. You look like a piece of shit. Smell like a piece of shit. Ain't nobody touching your weak ass. But niggas like him, I cannot stand. Like, it's bad enough I don't like BGS's bitch ass. He's a soft bitch ass nigga too. And all them. Them niggas is hoes, bro. But this nigga with a tight ass suit trying to tell me what to do. Fuck you. Fuck you. Old bastard. And fuck your dead relatives. And they should never birth a bitch ass nigga like you. Fuck his parents. I said it. Fuck his parents. I already said fuck mine because they already fucked up in the head. But fuck his. I can't say for my mom, but and what? At times it get on my nerves, but when you got niggas like 3 syllables, bitch ass MOT, I hate niggas like that. They worse than my other family members. I don't like niggas like him because that's what's wrong with the community. See, I don't like niggas like him because they irk my nerves so much. That's what we need to change. And you got bitch ass niggas of my dad's generation need to be laid down too. You want real change, black man? You kill these bitch ass niggas. And then we'll have something. And kill some of my generation that act like them too. Because they approaching 42. I'm sick of bitch ass niggas that don't want to do shit. Don't want to help the children and teach them some real shit. Get it how you going to get it, especially online or whatever. Just sit down somewhere and shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nobody bitching about hoes on the internet. They don't give a fuck about your retarded asses. That stupid nigga, when I saw he tried to call, I was watching Cookie Stream, right? Disrespect the black woman, but he was talking to, dude. and I know she flexed with the number, but dude, like nigga, see, and this is why, and I'm glad they got that nigga too. They got him on streaming tape. They say, hey, nigga, it is what it is. And it's just what it is. But you got niggas, man, thirsty for attention. He said, I'm trying to get some shine off your channel. And the bitch said, no, get the fuck off my channel. She don't want that nigga off that on the channel. But I won't use that example. See, that shows you how thirsty you niggas are. I'm not thirsty like that. But you got niggas that get on my nerves. That age group. My age and above. That's why they ain't shit now. And there's a reason why I don't fuck with a lot of niggas on the internet. It just shows you it's bad down here where I'm from, but they always get done in at the end of the day. But online, you niggas are soft, bro. Stop it. Y'all can talk all this tough shit. That's why Rue Dempy's a fucking clown. He gets what he deserves, and he's gonna get rolled on. Everybody's rolling on that nigga. No, that nigga's a pedophile. Y'all should have been got him gone some years ago if he was an issue. And let's talk about that fucking slug bomb cherry. I call her the queen slug for it. She's sluggish. Anybody defend that shit? Let me talk about that weak ass. Shouts out for Kevin Kelly for posting that clip. This is one bitch said, I've been violated when I was young. Bitch, why you defend another guy that does the same thing that violates you? But they like abuse. They mammies. I get abused with the dick. Pow. That's them bitches. And you know why I don't fuck with them? They're garbage cans to me. They already worse than trash cans. They're a sewer. You know why? You know why. Go sit down somewhere, take them out past and kill them. I'm sick of stupid niggas, bro. Like, I see why our people need a cleansing. But it has to happen. It has to happen because I ain't wishing and praying. I know it's going to happen because y'all keep doing this shit, you're gone, bro. Like, people gonna get tired of you after a while, because I study human nature. I understand the spirit of people, especially our people, because if the ones that want to do right, you got to cut yourself off that cancer, man. Like, everybody's done it. We need to do it more. The more we do it, and I understand why niggas kill each other. Well, you don't know the situation. It's shit like this I'm seeing on the internet. It has to go. Niggas got to, it's called rebuild and resetting and get what we need to be out of this shit or whatever and get our shit right. But most black people, they don't want to do shit. And I ain't trying to preach this pro-black shit like that on y'all, but that shit's dead. You know, get how you live and that's it. And then move forward. But after that, y'all got to figure out what y'all going to do next. But you got niggas crying about productivity, this and that. Nigga, I've been productivity. It's just, I'm struggling in certain areas, but I'm good with it. I was trying to get my niche off, but I ain't trying to listen to a nigga that talks about game and then tricking the same time. Like, dude, we know what it is. Like, if someone calls you that, who cares? You're a man. You're not a little bitch. You're not a little girl. Grow the fuck up, nigga. You're 40-something plus years old, acting like a little fucking bitch. I would like to call you the other word, the F word. Rhymes with baggot. It's what you act like, nigga. Because that's 95% of y'all that was over as Obsidians one time, acting like. I hate niggas like that. Y'all get on my nerves than anybody else on the internet. Like, I watch different shit on the internet too. And I'm glad I don't have to listen to y'all retarded asses this year. Because I had to cut y'all off. I had to get into some open world content and other content. And I get away from that news. But you niggas act like hoes, bro. Only people I listen to that talks about man shit is Todd City, Ramil, and the other people that's similar. And I just browse around. Like, man, y'all niggas get on my nerves. It's just like, that's the one thing that gets on my nerves on YouTube is niggas that are so sorry. Talks way more shit, but ain't gonna do shit. It's a light rant and a roast, but it's a lightning rod roast. I'm gonna call it a lightning rod. Because I'm giving it to this bitch ass nigga today. Because Tampa, thank you for showing me that clip. You should never show me that clip. And I'm glad I saw that shit too on your channel. I think it was 3 weeks old. Man, let me get this nigga, man. Like, this nigga, why are you over here in Ty City shit? He don't fuck with you like that. Ty City ain't got no allegiance to you little niggas. He doing his thing. And Ramil too. And you got destroyed. You got destroyed by dudes we already know is sorry coaches. And you got destroyed in the chat room. And I'll tell you this, you got destroyed by Tommy Sotomayor, his bitch ass. Fuck him too. Had fantastic crying, called that nigga broke. And then both of you niggas didn't defend him that because y'all broke. He cried like a little bitch on the panel, and Ramil got that clip. He got that string. He hid it away, and good thing Ramil did, because that was his boy at the time. But if Ramil wanted to go there, he'd bring that fucking stream up, and I'll clown his bitch ass too. Fitnelli, shut the fuck up. You and that fuck nigga over there ain't about nothing over there. Take your slow ass back to Macon, Georgia, and take your slow ass back to Mississippi. Nobody listen to you niggas like that. They look at you niggas, and you can't even get 1,000 in a room. I'm not talking about my views. My views don't matter because they don't like niggas like me. I respect that. But when it comes to 1,000, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me about views. Get 1,000 and shut the fuck up. I respect people who got 13,000s to 1,000. If you don't have that, shut the fuck up. Don't tell me about views. Okay, how big your channel is, because most of you bought them shits. I didn't buy my shit, motherfucker. I built this shit. Took years. Pre-records and shit. They was fucking with my shit when I left the shit. You niggas can't do that. That's called consistency, motherfuckers. Trying to say I'm a nobody. You niggas is nobodies to me. I've been on this shit forever, nigga. These bitch ass niggas and this trolls, they ain't got no life. Get off the fucking internet, you fucking hoe ass niggas. Fuck that Conqueror bitch ass nigga. And fuck all them niggas, man. Like, go on his dick. He don't give a fuck about none of you niggas in real life, because y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all ain't got no life. And being miserable all day. That goes to any old nigga I have an issue with on this shit. I'm saying fuck you. That thinks like MOT and shit. I ain't got time for that. If you're 40 plus and above, I don't fuck with you. That has a 3-syllabic mind. Think you know something. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. And I'm mean in real life. I'm just being nice on the internet. Try to hide this shit. It ain't easy, but I love airing you niggas out, man. Because you niggas is bitches in real life. Because I hate niggas like you that are narcissistic to other people. We don't need that poison. Always crying about females all day. And that's all the fuck y'all do 24/7 and sundown, whatever, and then wake up, do the same shit. Y'all some hoes. Fuck all you niggas, bro. That's why I stand on today, because I'm tired of bitch ass niggas. Like, they get on my nerves and they get on these panels and they know something, but you're a fucking idiot. Because I'll cuss him out and call him the other word. That's what he is. Get a life, man. Get you some bitches in your life, or shut the fuck up and take that tight, dirty ass, filthy ass suit from Mississippi suit, wherever backwoods suit ass off, nigga. Get some real clothes. Make them a little baggier, but goddamn. Got some issues, nigga. Lose some goddamn weight, nigga. I'm gonna roast his fat ass too, because he's fat too, right? See, he need to shut the fuck up. See, y'all want to talk about big bitches. What about your fat ass? Lose some weight, you bitch ass nigga. I'm thin, nigga. I'm mobile. Slow fuck. I'm on your blockheaded ass too, nigga. But see, niggas like him, he's so stupid and he don't lift weights. So that right there, he lifts a little bit, but he don't lift no weights. He's a fat motherfucker that's slow and sloppy. No, nigga, you fat. Doing the same shit. Nobody respects you. Fuck out of here, you broke ass nigga. He said, I got $1 million. Nigga, you broke. Anybody can get $1 million. Make more than that, nigga. Or shut the fuck up and go sit down. You're nobody, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about you on YouTube. I'm going for the jugular. See, don't argue with me that has 1,000. Don't argue with me. That's a no-no. Because I'll school you and say, get 13,000. I'll make a bet right now. It ain't going to be no money. Get 13,000 people in your chat room. Don't talk about my channel. I'm putting the challenge out, nigga. Get 13,000 and shut me up. Your job is to shut me up. Your job is to shut me up. That's a challenge to that nigga. Because if he gets 13,000, I want to see. But if he can't get it, shut the fuck and go sit down. Nobody fucking likes you, nigga. I don't want to hear no 700, 100. No. I want 1,000 or more. Say something besides hating on bitches. You can't. Y'all some bitch ass niggas and y'all can't do it. Y'all can't do it, man, because I'm not impressed, man. Impress me, nigga. Impress me. And this stream is brought to you by Tampa Supreme. Thank you. I had to talk about that nigga because he gets on my nerves. Every time I see him on a live stream or anybody else's live stream, he's a fucking clown, bro. Like, go sit down, bro. Like, nobody wants to hear that shit, bro. Drunken on pounds like a bitch, man. Fuck out of here. And it's just, and it killed me. You're 40 plus years old and acting like a little girl, man. You ain't no man. You a boy, nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, I mean, I know people scared to type in the chat. Y'all can type in the chat. Y'all can say what's up to me, whatever. But that nigga got what he deserved. Like, this nigga, come on. 3 syllables? Ain't nobody studying you, nigga. Ain't nobody studying you, nigga. And you crying. I know about them pictures about that Yvette woman. You say you wasn't tricking off of that? Don't make me say that shit. And you just no different than these niggas on the internet. You ain't the only one that does that. It's a lot of niggas do it. That's big content do it, and they do it on Twitter. They do it on Instagram. They do it everywhere. You're no different. You just know better than these niggas that you claim to hate. You a nigga too. You fucking hypocrite. Pot called the kettle black. That's a shot at him. It's subliminal, but that's a shot at his bitch ass. In case y'all want to know why I threw a shot at him, because I hate niggas like him, BGS, and the rest of these niggas, and especially him, because y'all ain't about shit. I want them to feel that. I stand on my own over here. But you nigga, you nobody to me. I don't give a fuck how many views you get. You still a bitch ass nigga. Get 1,000 or shut the fuck up or get 13,000. That's the challenge. I challenge that bitch ass nigga. Get more views than anybody else that's bigger than you. If you say you got a big channel, which is not big, it ain't shit. I hate niggas like talk all these views, get 13,000 or shut the fuck up. That's how I'm gonna throw in the argument. If you do that, shut me up. Okay? At least I do content. I may not get a lot of views and everything, at least I do content. I try to tell you, YouTube is like, it's a pathetic drag race. It's like video games. It's like the rap labels and shit, what they got it now. People pick and choose who they want to listen to. But y'all the problem. Y'all in the way. Once we get you out of the way, anybody can get views. It ain't about me getting views. I want someone else to get views to talk about something, then I watch them if it's worth watching. Problem is, y'all talk about the same shit all the time. Nobody, and y'all need to stop streaming. At least I pre-record. Like I can do that. I don't do that every Wednesday. I don't start doing that every Wednesday and just drop something that I want to talk about and I don't leave it there. But that shit with old boy. Shouts out to Tampa for that clip, man. I had to see that because I missed that. I mean, I watched some of his shit. I was like, well, shit. Where was I in that stream? Because I think Ty City took it down. And I'm glad I didn't go to that stream because I was doing my shit and I was on my other shit. So, man, I would have trolled his ass. I'm glad I didn't hit the link because I ain't a panel person like that like I used to. He would have got cussed out and I would have called him faggot. I mean, that slip. I would call him the other word and, you know, I just let that slip. I probably done said it now because it's But anyways, I'd have called him that, all types of shit, bro. But that slip. Apologize for that. But you got niggas like him crying about hoes all day. But he ain't the only one. It's a lot of them niggas. And then they claiming, I'm a black pill utilitarian. Nigga, you ain't shit. You from weak ass LA and you ain't did shit for your people. Claim you love black people. You're a fake pro-black motherfucker like the rest of them. Fuck you, nigga. Y'all know what pro-black is. Pro-black is doing some shit. Not these bitch-ass coons that y'all talk about, W.E.B., Du Bois, and all that. I don't fuck with them lame motherfuckers. And we talking about dying for something. Talk about Garvey and Malcolm X. Now, Malcolm is questionable, but at least he did something for black people. That's it. I don't care for King. King's a coon. We already know he's bootleg, so I established that on my channel when I said that. I don't fuck with that nigga, but X and everybody else, yeah, they did something. We talking about at the end. At the end, King Kind of did because he got a word from Malcolm, but that's a whole nother topic on that. You niggas don't know nothing about that. But you got niggas that want a nut ride, that nigga. Man, y'all kill me, bro. And then 3 syllables, he the main one I can't stand. Like, he's another one. They get on my nerves, bro. But yeah, that's all I got, man. This is like a lightning roast. I just want to air that nigga out for one more time. Like, this nigga's a clown, bro. He don't need to be talking about no hoes. And you bought pictures from a hoes that's well known in certain spaces. But I already done said her name. That Yvette woman. Even though she got a different name now. But I don't follow her shit anyways. But I'm just saying I got word from that. But that nigga, he's no different than the rest of these niggas that be buying pictures of these other hoes, these other models. They claim they hate on Instagram and Twitter. They do it all the time. He's no different. That's all I got to say about that. That's the truth. If you try to say it ain't true, bullshit. It is true because other people seen him do it. So don't get me started. That nigga's a fraud, bro. He has no right to call no one else a fraud. And he's the biggest one on there. Like, stop it. So, shalom and peace. I'll come back Wednesday, do a live stream. We'll talk about something totally different. This one's just a little lightning rod on his ass. So I'm out. Peace.